spin, it has to be like those kind of damage that can make the Tiki pop that time journey. So I think I kind of like the approach here from EVOS, but the Angela pick is out of nowhere. This is probably the first time that I've seen Angela in MPL, but already one pick though. Let's see if the win rate is gonna be 50% this now, or it will stay at 0% as El Clasico Game 2, best of 5. But we're gonna go into the pause, seems like. The one who loses this match will go home without any kind of prizes, without any kind of tickets to MSC. Let's see if RRQ or EVOS will take the first step towards MSC.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's see the Land of Dawn. Game 3 now in full effect. Game 1, EVOS Legends strike first. Game 2, RRQ equalize. Let's see the conclusion for Game 3.
Let's see who gets a match point. Ladies and gentlemen, EVOS Legends and RRQ, welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 3.
Ooh, it's 1-1 in Claude, Miracle. 1-1 in Claude. You said earlier, the 1-1 might have an edge in the early game, but once that Blazing Duet is there, once that DHS and Golden Staff is there, it's gonna be trouble for 1-1, and he has to rush. She has to rush that Wind of Nature to be able to withstand all the damage coming in from that Claude.
Well, it seems like here Vin will opt for the Tenacity build, not the emblem, not the Concussive Blast emblem. So he's looking for the more of a safer and as well as tanky option here. But it seems like it's going to be Dreams here, also on the Tenacity emblem. You know what? I personally feel like the Minsithar. When we're talking about Minsithar, I prefer him now on the EXP. If you really want to just give out the... If you really want to extract the potential of that hero, but prove me wrong, Dreams, prove me wrong.
Well, like I do see your point here, but from my experience, Minsithar is not much of trouble in EXP and laning, but Dreams has to pull off the flicker there with the Retribution from Albert. Perfect time as the total is still 30 seconds though. Your retribution will still be there when the objective is there.
See here again the trade between Sakots and Lemon. Usually, of course, it's going to be Yu Zhong has the edge with the spell vamp. Lemon now needs to be careful. We'll just focus on clear though. So again, both teams now in game 3, it seems like both teams are slowing down their pace, slowing down their tempo. They do not want to go in hastily. And it seems like now with the first turtle, Lemon though pulls the first trigger.
Uh-oh, might have been a bit too early though. The Bravest Finder did just a bit of damage onto Psychots. Sans was able to evade onto that, and the Black Dragon form comes in now. Albert's gonna be zoned away. Finn does have the heavy spin, but he's gonna be caught in the Petrify right now as he pops the heavy spin to disengage, giving EVOS Legends much more control over the turtle area. Hyujume, almost a steal there. Albert still saving that retrieve. This could be it. The battle right now is both the real world manipulation and the Feather Airstrike comes down. The Appraiser's Wrath isn't able to save him. Stas secures the turtle, and it's a double for the SEA Games Indonesian representative, Psychots.
Well, that's on Lemon, right? That's on Lemon. The initial engage was a bit too early, as you said, Miracle, and after that, just diving into his set, basically just going in 1v4 without any spell fight whatsoever. Like, it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, it's a waste of resource, right? I mean, the turtle was barely touched, and then he popped the ult for 2 tanky units, for Tarzan as well as Psychots earlier. So that's
and he didn't get a stun, he didn't get the damage done.
Anything, right? They didn't even poke. So somehow perhaps adjustment needed there to coming to this next turtle. But RRQ now, yeah, they lost that trade. They got that. They lost the fight. They lost 2 members, and they lost the mutual objective. They need desperately now compensation to somehow equalize on that gold area. Bronze already 3 minutes in collected the DHS. So again, very tough here already for Skylar, perhaps knowing now Dreams and as well as Akai will be in that top vicinity.
Retribution battle is gonna be insane, man. Like, the fact that Martis has the Mortal Coil, but the thing is, Finn also has the heavy spin. Finn will eye for a chance when the Mortal Coil is already used. He's gonna try to pin Taz down when the objective takes comes down to it, and pretty much secure the 50-50 or the lack of it for Albert.
We're gonna see here, 4th minute into the game with a 1,000 gold lead. so far, they haven't really been able to push the tempo further. But it's just a given, right? They're both waiting for the neutral objectives.
It seems like here both teams just again
Bot lane?
slowing.
Almost.
Magic Worship is enough there. Talking about late game, perhaps that will be enough damage there. But now it seems like now with the Lord up, Psychots recall, RRQ will definitely step on the gas. Let's see though.
EVOS don't have a dragon to play with. That's on cooldown. RRQ, they can play with their cooldowns too with the Bravest Fighter. Now up again. Lemon utilizing it, but it might actually not be used here with a heavy spin popped in. Lemon going to be able to find the Bravest Fighter once again onto the back. But it's going to be Taz who tries to look for the play. Lemon all alone here is able to flicker out, and it's well played. He baits and he zones EVOS while RRQ takes the objective.
Well, unnecessary, a bit unnecessary, right, from Vin and Lemon. I know that he needs to zone away all the members of EVOS Legends. As you can see here, Psychots actually going for a split push and getting it done in the bottom lane. And he could have done much more, Lemon and Vin, but no. Wow, okay. Good rotation there from Clay to cover, to deal with the last minion.
Well, it seems like looking at the items here, it's just all standard for now, right? Ice Queen's Wand, first for Side of Eve, Clock of Destiny already built from Side of Farsa, and of course, DHS, and on its way is Golden Staff here for the side of Claude. Meanwhile, Wan, Corrosion, and DHS should be their main focus, should be his main focus. But apart from that here, of course, the guy here opted for a Radiant first item here, realizing that there's Hijime, there's Sleeve on your opposing side. You want to somehow reduce that DOT, that DPS sort of attack. It seems like burst damage though from side of Farsa is still a lot for Hijime to handle. Half HP. Top side though, looks like RRQ. They might collapse here, looking at their rotation. But nope, it seems like they just also want to play it safe.
Interestingly enough, Dreams bought a single dagger there, so I like the approach there. The roamer is not always full, full defense mode. He had to somehow deal damage a little bit, and it's just a very, very minor item, but I really like those kind of minor changes.
Changes indeed here, it seems like, but in the mid side, it will somehow be the main focus here from side of RRQ. They're still behind 1,000 gold, and the structure bot side has been taken down. It says somehow RRQ again needs compensation, man. They need more space, and also they need more gold. Perhaps they might find that compensation in that Lord fight, in that turtle fight. But take a look at Lemon again, wasting the Bravest Fighter.
Let's see here. Taz going to be brought back to the team. Has the Mortal Coil to play with, and Albert wins the retreat battles. Taz is going to be collapsed on right now, but Brand onto the back is able to find a massive blazing duet with Psychot still surviving for some time. Dream bringing Clay back. Lemon with no Bravest Fighter is going to be chunked quite low here. And again, RRQ are able to secure an objective, but Lemon, did he need to use that Bravest Fighter into the mid lane? Did he really need to, or what do you think?
Well, use it in the tunnel at the right time, but from what we've seen so far, there's just it doesn't seem like Lemon really calculated all that hard. As I said earlier, he's a very reactive player, but the calculation is just not there.
I agree. I think his intentions were good, right? He wants to perhaps clear faster and also perhaps catch a player or two, but after Brands just pops the BMI, it's just done now. Again, RRQ still in defense mode. Bot side might be their main prio now, but reinforcements are coming. Let's see the will a fight breaks. Oh, wow. Off camera, almost. That was a kill on Clay. Hijime and Dreams. Wow.
I think that was like, the Clay already popped the bird, and he just stands there trying to poke inside the bush and just gets punished by Hijime, not knowing that the whole EVOS is there, and that's an easy kill for Hijime. So shout out for him knowing that the spell is not there for Clay. He has to be careful from now on from that kind of potential bush threat from EVOS Legends.
Well, item-wise again, right? Adaptive crossbow here, collected. But a fight might break loose here. Mirko.
Dreams still, right now, the King's Calling, actually locking Skylar down, but the damage will come through anyways. Dreams, Paul, and Brands trying to do the same thing onto Vin now with a Blazing Duet on him. He soaks all of it in, And he's able to survive. A good pickoff for RRQ right before the Lord spawns into the game.
Wow, 103 from Brand so far and 204 from Hijime. So the main damage dealer is A-OK for EVOS Legends. On the other side though, already one death from both of the mid laners and the gold laners of RRQ. 6-3 and 2K gold lane. This is a good time for EVOS to push the tempo and try to get the Lord. Again, try to abuse the fact that Lemon is going to be much more reactive.
Let's see here. It seems like Hijime on a Eve. Remember, we mentioned multiple. Oh, Lemon pops.
That one is good.
Wait, he pops into real world inflation, but he instantly cancels it there. Just trying to utilize the anti-CC. But Hijime now with him down, it does feel like RRQ will be able to push the tempo. EVOS Legends, I think they might have to concede this one. It's a bit too risky to throw their lead. But no, Vin pops into conceal, looking for Dreams right now as he brings him back with a heavy spin, even the flicker. But Dreams is flickering over to Skylar right now with the King's Calling. Baiting out the Wind of Nature. Skylar now in the midst of it all, going to be engaged on as well. Lemon comes in to follow it up. Stun cancelled out by Psychots with the Black Dragon form. 1,000 gold lead left for EVOS Legends as Lemon gets the stun down on Psychots. Albert going to be able to jump in with Brands now with the Blazing Duet. Going to be able to dish out so much damage onto Lemon with a decimation now. Vin poke low. The Lord is very, very low. Let's see who wins the 50-50. It's going to be Taz, who walks up, steals it, and gets out. EVOS playing a risky game, but coming out on top.
Wow.
He is unfazed, Chefin. My goodness, he does not care that his teammates, yeah, he finds the decimation kill. He walks into the Lord and finds the retribution in time. Let's take a look at the replay here. My goodness, you're seeing here, Blazing Duet. And take a look at Taz here. He provides cover for his teammate. He walks on towards the Lord, finds Ben as well, helping Yves to pick up the kill. Just click the retribution. No problem, I'ma head out.
Yeah, I'ma head out. And Lemon once again. That one was good initial engage, right? Getting the Eve, but unfortunately I feel like he cancelled it a bit too early there and getting CC'd by Lemon, but Vin, ooh, that's a big resources burn as Albert will try to clear the lane as clear the Lord as soon as possible, but EVOS will not try will not let it go just yet.
Look at the gold, Gani. Taz is ahead of Skylar.
Yeah, I mean, Taz, I mean, EVOS, right? Even though it's low-key a low kill, if you compare it to game 1 and 2, but it seems like here, EVOS Legends, they're doing the right things macro-wise here. Now, take a look, all the inner turrets taken down. You're looking for a baser, but don't be greedy, EVOS. You have been in this position before where RRQ find the comeback. So, slowly but surely, remember, Brands is on a Claude. He can somehow find just the right opening. Let's see.
Brands still using the BMI. Lemon already in the midst of it all. Jumping in with the Lapu. Albert going to be hooked back. Vin going to be spotted in the bush right now as he looks for the goal. He looks for the go. Brands still with the Purify and the BMI is able to kind of away from Vin, even dealing damage while he's at it. He was the one CC'd, but Vin's the one who falls. EVOS, well played. He didn't even pop the Purify. I was looking at the Purify, just waiting for Brands to pop it. But he just uses the BMI. Well, Brands now. Brands. Oh, so close.
Almost.
That was a bit too close for comfort.
Well, there's no reason to pop the Purifier, right? As long as you're dealing damage, getting the shield from BMI, from the Blazing Duet, and as long as you're confident that you're still gonna survive, the Purify just doesn't matter. But the weird part is from Vinmerko is just the overcommitment. He wants to pin the Brands no matter what. Even burning the flicker, that was very weird interaction. And again, RRQ, a lot of overcommitments, and they have to tone it down.
You really need to tone it down, right?
Again, what's crazy, Gani, is the fact that he didn't use the Purify and he got out of the heavy spin.
I feel like that's calculation, right, from Brands. Very, very intelligent play. And now he has collected his Malefic Roar, right? More problem for RRQ to take care of. Oh, another opening. Let's see.
Again, wow, good baits by EVOS time and time. Able to get these big ultimates out, and it's the Enhanced Lord that is up. No heavy spin on Vin.
That means he's still gonna be a 50-50 no matter what. So there's no pin, there is no shoe way for Taz. It's gonna be harder for Albert to execute this, but he's done it before, won it now.
So the time to go for that right now. Look at the Brands. It's going to be able to go down, and oh my god, another hook from Dreams. Reading it out perfectly as Albert jumps in with a taunt, just to put more pressure down on the Lord Pit. They're not pulling it, they're just standing there menacingly facing each other in the eyes. Albert, though, going to be hooked once again. If that airstrike comes down to the back line, but Psychots jumps into the Black Dragon from his Albert, gets melted down. Lemon with Brave Spider. Brands with a steal on the Lord, and Lemon will be bursted down as well. EVOS legends, they took every single dub in that team fight, and they want the end. Brands with an aggressive BMI forward.
Wow, again, EVOS knowing when to go and when to not go. Knowing that Vin is not there with the heavy spin, but they want to end?
He has the heavy spin now. The Petrify locks him down with the Furious Dive. The poke comes in. Vin still holding the heavy spin. And he finally pops it up, but it's only onto the Roamer with the King's Calling plays down. Vin and Skylar won't be able to move right now as Hijime flickers forward. Onto Vin, chasing the lone Panda down. He gets the shielding, but the slow, he's able to dodge for now. Hijime says goodbye to the Panda as he takes him down up top. Bottom lane base turret falling as well. EVOS Legends with a 9,000 gold lead marching down.
Psychot still has the Black Dragon form here. Let's see if he's gonna pump it up. Toss trying to go in with the Retribution dude. Skylar knows that the threat is there. Popping the Inspire, that's also a big resource to burn. And EVOS, again, just cleaning all the turrets available for RRQ. Not a dub for the taking.
Well, it seems like now, again, RRQ, they can fight another day, though. It's a 9,000 gold lead. Check out the items, right? Hijime with the utility build, also semi-utility build, right? Ice Queen's one, Glowing one, but he wants a Divine Glaive as well. He wants to penetrate his enemies. And of course, taking a look at Claude, very smart animation. I like it when nature rose gold. Why? Clay can be a problem for this guy, but another engage happens now.
It's only on the Dream Zone. That's the Roamer right now with the crossbow tank popped in, but it's going to be Vin. Brands in the back line. Look at the damage, and even the base with a BMI. Everyone was focused onto Brands. He buys enough time as Psychots now will be able to wreak havoc. But somehow, someway, it's Brands with a double kill. Lemon and Clay, the two members left standing, but the Tigers, they keep going. They hunt their prey down. Clay gonna be able to stun two members down as the mini waves crashing in will mean that EVOS takes match point.
It is brand-centric indeed, but what are you gonna do about it if he actually plays it out? 507 on Claude, on his power hero. This guy is definitely worthy to be taken in CK.